being in a calorie deficit to lose fat didn't work for you, you need to watch this. The hard truth that those people that say that need to hear is that it didn't work for you because you're not doing it right. I've heard people tell me I was in a deficit, but nothing happened. I didn't lose a pound. My body's it just doesn't work for my body. You're not special, respectfully. What I mean is we're all physiologically humans. We all require energy to sustain life. It's why we eat. Calories are simply the measurement we use to quantify that energy as humans. Before anyone says, your body doesn't even know what a calorie is. My body doesn't know what a watch is, but I still use it to keep the time of the day. We would go to sleep and wake up without them. We would lose weight and gain weight without the word calorie. It's just a way for us to quantify and measure it. If keto diet or carnivore diet or vegan or paleo worked for you to lose body fat, it is because you were in a calorie deficit. Oh, and all the people that want to say, but Dr. Jason Fung this and Dr. Eric Berg that and theory of this and theory of that. The carbohydrate insulin model or anything else you hear outside of the law of energy conservation, energy balance, are just theories. A lot of them are incomplete in the way that when they're actually studied in the research, a lot of mention in the text is that the subjects were put into an energy deficit as a result of lowering their carbohydrate intake, thereby limiting their food. When you cut out an entire food group, i.e. carbohydrates, you are less likely to overconsume calories. A lot of bullshit calorie-dense foods contain a lot of carbohydrates. You cut those out, you're probably going to be in an energy deficit. Or any other diet that you did that's a fad that lost body fat for you. Probably had you eating mostly whole, natural, single ingredient, high protein foods, which are very filling, which are hard to overeat on. I tell all of my coaching clients for the first 4 to 6 weeks, protein goal, whole foods off our master food list. No calories. All of them drop 5 to 10 pounds in the first month. Why? Because it's so hard to fuck up eating steak and potatoes and fruit and vegetables. You're just not likely to overconsume calories in whole natural foods. The reason calorie deficit didn't work for you is likely either two things. You got in the gym in a calorie deficit as a total beginner and maybe lost a little bit of body fat and gained some muscle, thereby the scale didn't move. Which, by the way, while I'm on it, stop using the scale as your sole determinant of progress. Ugh! It is simply a data point. If you lose a pound of body fat and gained a pound of muscle, that is the best case scenario, but your weight's not going to change. Or you were improperly tracking your calories. You were tracking your meat in an app raw when you were weighing it cooked. You weren't weighing some other food item correctly. You were using quarter cups or tablespoons instead of a food scale to track. Trust me, measure 2 tablespoons of peanut butter with a tablespoon and then put it on a scale. It's probably going to be like a 10-gram difference. That adds up. People that grab just a handful of nuts, but it ends up being 2 servings of nuts, which is like 350 calories. Small things like this add up over the course of the day. Those Snickers or that piece of candy you forgot to track, I'm watching you. So yeah, I feel like this is getting tangential, but my point is, the law of energy conservation that states that matter can neither be created nor destroyed, simply transferred into a different form, i.e. body fat to energy, is a scientific law. It's worked for millions of people. Why would you be an exception?